it's me, your host. We're playing more Final Fantasy 16, and I played more off stream. Where did we leave off? What was the last thing I actually streamed? Oh, we met what's her face, Helen, in that small town. Like the wife of our old master tutor in knighthood or combat, and then that town was ransacked, and then we went through a lot of fights, and we had the time skip. So I'm Sid now. There's no way to really watch the stream without being caught up on spoilers. So welcome.
Lost us.
The mess is over here. The bunks. The atrium. Oh, yeah, because we're in a airship now. So I guess it's kind of got an airship feel.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Almost done.
Again! I seen schoolboys swing harder.
When I'm not moving the camera and things are happening, like the frame rate is really good, but once I start moving it, like I got it's not even motion blur, but it's like motion blur. And I don't like it. Hey, Jill.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Yes. I feel like Jill is getting kind of tired or being worn out by this mission that we're on. I'm surprised we haven't changed clothes in 5 years. I think at least Jill would have upgraded her wardrobe.
Sid.
Staying long this time?
I'm not gonna answer what you asked, so whatever.
Clive. Is everything all right?
Oh, she called me Clive. And I guess I tattoo or try to remove my tattoo. So it's just a scar now. I'm trying to get a good angle on it. There's Otto. What are these young bucks up
Operations
to?
are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain.
I'll let the others know.
There it is. Yeah, so it's less prominent, but now I got a big old scar, so everybody's gonna know what it is. Or what it was. Yeah, Otto.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in the book.
Matt,
Yeah,
pardon
this is
me.
where she's chosen to be.
Hi, Lag. How
And
are
I'm
you?
sure she has her reasons.
Is that? No, that's a new character. I don't know who Vivian is.
I trust I'm not intruding.
She's pretty.
Back.
Let's see if we can get some lore. Vivian Ninetails. I did not know that was going to happen with this Shippuden joke. A scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insight to Clive that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she herself is fond, was gifted by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length about any subject. Playing New Game Plus? Me? No. I don't get as much time to play this game as I'd like. between this and Overwatch and work and just TikTok being general, I haven't made as much progress as I'd like. I wouldn't be
Your mission?
surprised if
I'm beginning
Renee
to
was
think your habit
completely
of
done with it
surviving
already.
cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
Oh, they're catching us up
To
on the time skip.
absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Are we gonna have another flashback?
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp.
Right, I remember that.
For which reason, she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
Yeah, they had decided they wanted
But
to take
Odin
their
would
neighbor's
sooner
land.
pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation,
Which they did.
it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind.
It's a world war.
The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Things got wildly serious
You were born
in
into
the
insight.
first part of the game.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even.
Yeah, I could do that. What do you want, milk?
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
Oh, Tomes
I
is still
suppose it wouldn't
alive.
hurt to visit our resident historian.
Wait, I can talk to her again?
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Ask about coming to the hideaway. I don't know.
I do wish our lawsman would consider acquiring some more contemporary volumes. I tire of the classics.
Who is writing books and distributing them in this era of war? Like, is that a thing? Hey, Jill.
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Indeed. Hey, how's it going, dude? Later. Ooh, a shot.
Does that one have blood on it?
Hey, Karen.
Is it business or pleasure?
Browse Karen.
Fine purse weighing you down.
I don't have there. You have no weapons that. No belts. No armor. You do have. Things I don't have. Increases limit break generation by 6%. Dude, man, one of the things you do is you fight like this infected dragon in the depths of a dungeon, and I cut it so close so many times, and it wasn't until I was done with that boss fight that I was like, oh yeah, I have limit break. I could have made things a lot easier. It was insane. 6% when taking damage. When dealing damage, automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until What? Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charged magic is learned. That's crazy. Although I don't use charged magic as much as I probably should. I've learned to incorporate the charged slash in my combos. That's a pretty good one. More orchestrions. Elixir. Instantly restores all HP. But it's 10,000 per bottle. That's pretty bad. Yeah. We'll buy our 2 strength tonics.
It'd better all be here.
And I'm not gonna buy the Lionheart tonic. Okay.
Come again.
Thank you,
Oh,
Karen.
don't. I'm not much bothered.
Oh, this dude survived too.
Clive!
Goots.
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you?
Yeah, kinda.
We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
How charming. Hey, Blackthorn is alive too.
Back, are ya? What's that for you, dear?
I can make that weapon. And I don't need to make any of these. These are all old ones. Yes, I should make this.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Alright. And can I reinforce anything? Can I craft something better? Nah.
And?
Let's take a look at this sword. Cool. It looks like a samurai blade. Samurai. I should probably just go 2 tomes. Off limits, that means you. I can't go in here, I guess. Oh, it's the fucking VR mode. Basically. Oh, there's the orchestrion.
Have we any more knuckle?
I got a knuckle sandwich. I'm sorry. Can I? There's a. I think. I like where the heart is. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
A heavy leather brown tome containing the findings of one Anaximander of Canver, a renowned theologian who spent most of his life chronicling Valistea's diverse religious history.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts.
Yeah, they
That
gave me
said,
gassy.
I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though.
Kubo nuts.
Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
Oh, what a sad thing to say.
The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day, Tomes.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Oh, look, more books. How do you walk down there? Oh, there's a ladder here. Hey, spines. The Sins of Zemeckis. He made Ghostbusters 2. No, An Illustrated History of the Twins, Volume 4. Tales of the Founder, Mort Dolver. Oh, what does this say? Mithril, a mineral most mighty. Mithril is a material both passing hardness and luster, and it is these two qualities for which it is valued by the weapon and armor smiths of the realm. However, there is a third quality of mithril that sets it apart from steel or shell, its durance. While even the finest steel being melted by dragon's fire, become brittle in frigid climates, or turn to rust if not regularly and rightly oiled, mithril is once made eternally unchanging. In this volume, I will explain how one might go about making, shaping, and employing mithril in one's work. Well, that's my cue to skidoo. Hello.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself.
Oh, Tarja.
And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Thank you.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Oh, no. I still don't know if the hairpin.
Hey, look, Jill. Jill sleeps in my room? Do we sleep in the same bed? No, there's two beds.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
What is this chest? Wall of Memories? The Oath. Oh, this is the oath with Sidolphus. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Holy shit, am I just starting the game? That's insane. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Alright. The Republic's play. The Republic army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see it done to wear upon my return. Give.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
This is a trap.
The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did.
Oh, he still has the feather.
He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Oh. So bright.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
He like trapped the sign of Ultima in his body or something.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Oh, thank you. It's time to get fucking lit as hell.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And they down their drinks? Fuck. I said lit, but I think I meant turned. Oh, hey, you survived. The Northern Territory. Yo, hey, my boy. ¿Cómo estás?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
Have you done your first
It is
S rank
only a
hunt
matter
yet?
of
No,
time
I don't think
before
I've
the
even
twins
unlocked
are
the hunts
no more.
yet. What did he say? Do I have more lore? Joshua, dominant of Phoenix, former heir to the ducal throne. Joshua was thought to have died. However, he somehow survived. Saving Clive from Ultima's advances by calling upon the power of the Phoenix to seal the being within himself. So it isn't. And then there's attendant. Companion and protector of Joshua. As loyal as she is dangerous, her blade is ever at the ready for anyone who might mean her master ill, and her tonics are ever at hand to heal the sickly prince's hurts. Joshua addresses her by the name Jote, but it is unclear whether this is her true name or another pseudonym. Aether. Life force of the land and source of all magic. The owner of Aether, spell conceived depends on his strength, with those manifesting more potent, blah, 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 blah. The Northern Territories. A bitterly cold corner of Storm's most northerly reaches. The loose collection of nations that sprang up around the region's erstwhile mother crystal, Drake's Eye, were unified and pacified by Archwick Elwyn Rossfield of Rosaria. However, in the years following Rosaria's annexation by the Empire, a combination of both the Blight's inexorable advance and Stanbrick's lack of interest in the territories has only worked to quicken the area's destabilization.
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother. Are our efforts in vain?
I'm pretty sure this blight is an allegory for climate change. I called it a long time ago, but we'll see how things turn out in the end.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
Jonathan is such a drama king?
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Oh, the inn.
Very well.
Got a new mission.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Otto could have just told me what the news was here. Why do I have to go follow him? Whatever.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
Oh, I hope Martha's not
Something's
dead.
not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing.
Her name is Mora.
If she's
She's
fallen into the
Husky
hands of the Empire,
Pyrenees. Oh.
we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
New news in my week. We got a new puppy. Ooh, exciting. Her name is Moro. She's a Husky Pyrenees mix. We gotta post some pictures in the Discord so we can see. But she sounds like I'm gonna love her forever. So, got that going. Good time, my friend. All in good time. Alright, I can't look at the hunting board yet. It says find the curse breakers, so I'm assuming I just gotta go to the world map. World map. There's a side quest here? Oh well. We'll figure that out later. Moro.
What happened here?
Puppy!
Come on. We need to find the others.
You're so ugly. Look at you, ugly, ugly girl. Look at you. Aww, you have beautiful eyes. Look at you. She's named after Sans mom from Princess Mononoke. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever sat through an entire Studio Ghibli movie except for Kiki's Delivery Service, and that's when I was like 9.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid?
Oh my God, yeah.
What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that,
Not even Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind? No, not even Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind.
No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but All our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Be-do-dee-do-dee-doo.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
You have something new to sell me.
How do?
How do? Stone skin cuffs. A shield on my left arm, sword brother at my right, the courage of my mother to see me through the fight, a soldier's prayer. Increases stone skin taunt duration by 30 seconds. I mean, I don't really think I want to use this, but I want to own it.
There you go.
Because it's pretty cheap. Anything else here? Okay.
Very well.
Also,
Oi,
I don't know.
Sharp.
Wait, this is a curse breaker. What do you got to say?
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can to treat the wounded.
I've only had that first fight to mess around with Rama stuff. It seems pretty cool. I need to get used to it, but I started to add other powers.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Can I fight yet? Yeah. Rook's Gambit and Ignition.
This might take a while.
I gotta use the fighting things again. If it's too loud, let me know. Get back here.
It's over.
You got more things you want to tell me? There you go.
Look. Up ahead.
What the fuck? Oh, you're
Martha,
alive.
are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
Black Shields. Do I have... I've been wanting... Okay, the Curse Breakers. Because they mentioned the Curse Breakers before, but there was never an entry that said what exactly they were. A unit drawn from those of fighting age and martial training among the residents of the Hideaway who conduct operations to liberate bearers from slavery. Beginning as a loose collection of like-minded individuals, and since Hideaway chose to rid themselves of their bearer brands that they might serve the cause out in the field. The Order has greatly expanded both its rank and operations since the move to Benumir, all under Otto's watchful eye. Okay.
Black Shields. The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were going to hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
God damn it. try you. Ten gil. Tasty. We don't need to have this fight. Oh.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh. Oh, his feet are all stony. Oh.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
Oh,
This won't
twisted.
take long.
Whoops. I wanted to teleport. Oh, did you think you were gonna have fun? I'm having fun. I need to remember Rama's powers.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Doom. Ooh, the breath of the wind. Reduces gouge cooldown by 3 seconds. Residual wind aether that having failed to dissipate on the battlefield has instead manifested into a solid form not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized, in its application.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Oh.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Uh-oh.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her.
Oh my god, are we gonna raise an army?
Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
Man, just like that.
We've laid the abbot to rest.
This dude is handsome.
But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
I don't understand. Or body, like, how they get rid of bodies. They turned to stone. Did they turn him into dust and then put him in that bag? And the other thing, when Benedicta passed, like, a box was sent to Kupka, and I didn't understand, but, like, I think Sid cut off her head and sent her head in a box? That seems so morbid, though. I guess we're going to that bridge. And I can't go through there. And do we just throw bear dust into... Oh, shit. It's a watcher? An Ahriman. Rank C. I still can't fathom Sid would do that, but Kupka's voice line suggests it. Also, if you read the lore, if you read if you go into the lore books, it specifically says Sid behead her and sent it. But, like, I just can't imagine, like, why they would do that. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating the notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials, may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
I guess spotted us, Torgal. What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Ow. Ow. Alright. I'm getting my ass whipped. You know what I don't remember how to play. I should get out of the circle, right? Alright, alright. I cannot get this timing down.
There's a good boy.
Damn it. That was stupid. Why did I do that?
Nice try.
Oh man, I'm doing so shittily.
Nice try.
Now, what do these powers do? Nope, that was way too early. There's gotta be something I can do here, right? Quaka. Oh. I had the right timing there, but I wasn't anywhere near close enough. That was so messy. Always do the hunts ASAP. The gear you can craft is leagues better than anything else. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
You didn't see that coming.
I feel like when I encounter marks, I should probably die on purpose,
That must be the bridge.
I used up a bunch of potions just eating damage and learning the patterns, whereas I could have just relied on my team and then died taking the L and come back with my full potions.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Yeah, I'm assuming they burn every body to avoid diseases. If I open the map, does it tell me where marks are? It does not. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Jill said to the crows, yeah, to hell with them. May they be picked apart by the Black Death. For a second, I thought that was a cell tower. I was like, what? No, you now have access to the hunt board at the base. Ah, I gotta go find it. Rules like murder! What? Pillage and murder! What? I mean, not pillage, but definitely the murder. Alright. Kupo! You can't just say Kupo. Kupo and expect everything to be fine. Murder! Kupo! The blood! Spill it! Taint the lands of red! Scarlet! Kupo!
Oi, look sharp!
It'll give you general area for the hunts or riddles in the description. Hey Martha, how's your arm?
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains.
I kind of think it's from yours.
That was good of you.
Well,
But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all?
yeah, I don't know what the end game
My mother
is.
obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense
Well,
of her
your mother's
actions.
just a fucking classist.
And picking what goes on in that
bitch.
woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
Alright, I guess we're going back.
Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Neat. Black blood. Alright. Return to the hideaway. I'm gonna start this quest and just see what it's all about. Is it on my map? It is. So then is there another quest anywhere in the world? Nope, there's not.
Try not to move. Can only make it worse.
Oi!
What do you have to say to me?
You handy with that sword of yours?
Yeah, I jerked dicks off.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
Yeah, kinda.
Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
Chocobos.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
Familiar.
And not just any chocobos at that.
Chocobos.
Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos.
Chocobos.
Fighting bandits.
Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Alright.
Alright.
There's a good lad.
There's a good
Where
lad.
can I find these chocobos?
Chocobos.
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals.
She's gotta be our
Don't worry.
old Chocobo, right?
You'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
I thought our old
Give those no
Chocobo
good
died.
bastards a hiding from me.
And then I read the lore and it implied that she was alive. So maybe this is her. Him? It? I could just be wrong. Flip clop, flip clop.
White Hart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Who the fuck are you talking to, Clive? Me? You think I want to hear you? Yo, I was streaming anytime Lady Annabella. Anytime I see her.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Big ass feather.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
White chocobo pinion. Hey. We don't need to fight them.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
They sure aren't. Grab that.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Big pretty birds.
And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
I mean, sure.
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
That's not a good combo. I should put on my aim. Ow. Steel silk and a gill bug.
You're safe now.
Man, those are big birds.
White Hart, I presume.
Quack.
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
It is her.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
Our bird.
yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Where? What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Oh, hell yeah, we get a mount.
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
She's a beaut, she is.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight.
We're going to be jerking each other off in a circle, and I'll tell them I right
where
will.
you are.
Ooh. Oh shit, she's got an eye patch? Cool as hell.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
Good to know.
You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Quit.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Yeah, I was
That's it.
jerking off with you.
When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
You see a
Must
big
have
ass
been my double.
bearer-shaped scar on my
Must
face.
have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
She do be a beaut.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Quay. Alright, well that was a worthwhile endeavor. What does green mean? Why do I have 45 of them? Ambrosia's tack, a bespoke saddle and blinders worn by Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Quit. Chocobo unlocked. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia, and X to mount the chocobo.
Guess we're all ready. Good girl.
Ooh! Ride Ambrosia for the first time. Gallop?
Yeah!
Oh, I don't get the music. I don't get the boop boo doo boo doo 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 boo boo doo doo boo boo doo boo doo 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 boo boo doo 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 doo. Can I just run through battle? Hey, how's it going? I'm stuck in a corner. That's Renown. It's a new cumulative point total for hunts and side quests that unlock rewards at certain numeric threshold. Nerd! But thank you. Alright, let's get back to the hideaway. And let's buy some more potions, because I've used all of mine. It's not explained when you first get it. I don't know why.
Where's Gav?
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
There's always trouble in Rosaria.
And what can I do for you?
Let me buy potions.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm back to the same amount of money I had before I left. Flirting with Taja.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Man, it's a big
you
old
remember
pistol.
how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Man, we are gonna cause some fucking chaos.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Is this the first we've heard of him? Yeah, there's no lore for him.
Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Otto's counter is now open. I love Gav. He's my BF. You're such a slut for these Final Fantasy characters. The following hideaway facilities are now available: Alliant Reports, the Patron's Whisper, the Hunt Board. And Goots is my son.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Pussies must be destroyed.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Yeah, no shit.
That room's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right.
Yep. Others weren't so lucky, though.
Hey, Nectar. Clive! There you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over
What's
for
the
you.
matter, Nectar?
The matter is this,
The
Kupo.
Hunt Board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew all that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Mughals. No fiend of the forest or ghoul of the... Okay. So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Thank you, Kupo. It's good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. So if there's anything you need to know, I'm your Moogle, Kupo. When he said Fiend of the Forest, I thought he was from the Thorn March. That's because you spent so much time in Eorzea. But yeah, it might just be another reference. Or he might be from Eorzea. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the Hunt Board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. We got you. The Angel of Death. I wish I had some cough drops or something, because I've got, like, congestion. A trader coming by the way of Caer Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers, saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their pass. The sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. All right. And the B rank. Belphegor. Reports that have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border, then we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenches of the nearby villages. Yeah. What the hell do you all want?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does
the Patron's
that mean
Whisper.
Someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We've gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. Crafting shit. Cool.
Here you are.
Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. Oh, meteorite.
You earned this.
I get a berserker ring and all kinds of other shit.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Do you have any more side quests for me?
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
Nope.
Think you can help?
What do you do?
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's mat room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going on in Valstate. Revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationship of those individuals in Clive's orbit. The Berserker ring is goat. I don't think I have the Berserker ring.
I have the details here.
Ooh. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy 16 that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Interesting. Oh. Benedicta Harmon. Holy shit. Yeah, that seems like something I'll go through. Where is
That room's as ragged as
my map? Am I only allowed to go to one place right now? So I can't do those hunts right now. Alright. So be it. Why does it say that there is the fruits of our labors, cock and ball?
locks.
Finish with that log, so we...
Hey, Obelisk.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obelus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Might be.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright. Thank you. Now we gotta find the other side quest. To initiate it. Uppies, uppies, uppies. Hello, dog.
Think it's all right to touch him?
Neat. What do you got? A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person. But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another 2 apart. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart? You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find out she spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? No, they don't, Jill. No, they don't. Ambrosia's tack. Alright. Pretty. I like how all doors in this game are reversible. What's over here? Hey, handsome! What's down here? Oh, we have a way to grow plants, fruit, veggies.
It's not deep.
Won't be long now, Martel. You'll try your apples soon enough. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Why not? I'm sure they'll be pleased.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
A big bushel of apples. Hey, Charles.
This ton here forms the black in the lake water and renders it clean. You'll have to ask the mid if you want to know how it works, though.
What's in here? A thingy? No, nothing. Oh yeah, there's a thingy. Inspect. The foundations of Alistane botany. Marble tendrils. After excising from the trunk, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the ground. Grind in mortar and add to warm coral milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Is moon sickness period? Caution recommended when harvesting, as the host may grow disquieted. Experimental record, Bohemil. Mixed equal parts first-rate vineyard hummus from Goutland's bales with deadland soil. Of the 6 cuttings planted therein, 2 survived to flower, only to wither and die within a senite. Even amalgamated with the finest imperial loam, the blighted earth is still affecting a nutritional deficiency. It might be remedied with some further source of nourishment, saltpeter or potash, or the dung of a racing chocobo. This shall be the subject of my next round of experiments. Experiments! Alright, I'm sorry. That's on me. Go faster, Clive. Why can't I call my chocobo here?
How much water can I flow? Did you come through the forge today?
I can't. Let's see what's up here.
And you say Sid built this place?
Well, one can't really build what's been lying around for several thousand years. But it was his idea.
Look at this place. Look at this Final Fantasy 14 ass design. Look at this goddamn place.
Perhaps they're old enough for the sins of Zemeckis.
I already made a Zemeckis joke earlier. What is this? Water. Oh, neat.
It's simply fabulous. In it, though, all the ladies in the Dominion are wearing them.
Well, I'm glad to see teenage girls would be teenage girls. Suspicious character. Who the fuck are you?
What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
Ominous. Owain?
That's how Hugo Kupka was able to prime that night 5 years ago, despite there being no ether in the Deadlands. Says here that while conjuring magics requires a bearer to draw ether from the air around them, priming requires a dominant to draw it from their very self.
Oh, okay. Well, that answers that. So I'm assuming any dominant can prime in the Deadlands. Hello, Asta.
There was a time I only had eyes for Otto. But then I saw the light, and his name is Cole. That way he looks at you like a frightened fawn who's lost his mother. Oh, if only I could shoot an arrow through his heart.
Whoa, you're crazy. What's in here? Some dude reading? Compendium of Rosarian verse. The rills run red with brave men's blood, and to the talons flow and flood, then out to sea. But those same souls whose souls are touched by flames and phoenix claws are clutched, and ne'er shall die. So dry thine eyes, the groom is gone, but in thy babe night lives on, and so shall he. I read it, but I didn't really absorb it. You know what? That's on me. But am I gonna fix it? Hell no. What's in here? Hey, everybody get naked. It's me, Sid. Oh, Tarja.
Once the Dalmecs have laid siege to the Dominion, very little will be leaving Twinside, including the many medicines distilled there.
Hey, we're back here again.
So Martha's all right. Yep. Others weren't so lucky.
That room's as ragged as ghosts' lair.
Jump. Jump.
I hear
Jump.
there's trouble in
Jump.
Rosaria.
There sure is. Jump. 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 Wait, it wasn't here, right? There's a door. Hey, a thingy! Goblin coin, black blood, 6 pinches of magic ash. That's pretty cool. How the frick do I get over there? Oh, was that just? Oh, I'm so stupid. All right, I just ignored it because I thought it was in the. I thought it was in this room. Jump, 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 jump. There you are. Jump. Jump.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Nice.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me
apples.
back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clyde, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share.
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to run all the way back
give
down
our
there.
compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard.
Oh
and
my
pass
God,
on
I
everyone's
do gotta run
cards.
all the way back there.
Them old apples won't have to.
Jump.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Jump. Jump. And I was playing Overwatch before stream, and man, I got so angry. Holy shit. I was like beating my chair. I was so angry. But then I won a couple matches and I cooled down. Alright, well. It's just a game. It's just a game.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks.
And
their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Oh.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not.
but at
I'll
what
see that you're
cost?
both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
That was a very sweet side quest. And I think I gotta level up. They give you 250 experience for just running around? That's generous. Displayed in Clive's chamber. A basket of slightly stunted, somewhat sweet apples grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martel. May she rest in peace. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. only have one option. I cannot go on hunts, so...
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Oh, bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Where the fuck are we? Oh, wow. There's quite a bit to explore, isn't there? Is that a 24 killer bee? Running away. We're gonna die here. I feel like there's a side quest over there. Wait, is there a side quest that I can do? No, it's way over there on the other side. Okay, hey, whoa, there's a bridge here. I'm not interested in fighting Bluebird. I only want to move on in peace.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing the gallows?
Youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Welcome, stranger.
Do you have anything worth purchasing? I could buy this meteorite. Night Terror's Orchestrion Scroll. I'll buy your meteorite.
You won't be disappointed. Keep to the roads now.
Hello, youth.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Leather.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing.
How does she keep her
We
hair
still
so
don't know who
shiny?
the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
I know he said it will never return, but what if we just like returned? What do you think of that? Ooh, this seems like an interesting area to explore. This also seems like a perfect place for a trap.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
A fallen hunter.
Ever since the apology, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
Who do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. If I'll get to like it.
Farewell.
Oh. Yep. joined that, 'cause I sure did. Well, I have to go around either way. This seems to have more stuff to explore. Or this way seems to have more room to explore. Uh-oh. Another one of these. What the heck is this thing? Ooh, bull's horn braid. What does this do? Oh, wrong button. There's a couple things. Increases lunge damage by 5%. Keep that one in our pocket for now. Hello, Black Shield.
More of my mother's men. Ignition. I guess that was a tower of some sort that fell. We can explore this little thin area, like this little pathway over here.
Time to fight.
Fallen bug. I think that was it. There was, yeah. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. Well, you seem to be a lot of fun. God, that combo makes these fights really easy. Ooh, look, there's another area over here. Perhaps I should wait for my cooldowns to reset. What the heck is this over here? Can I cannot. That is quite a ways to go. If I wasn't streaming, I probably would explore that giant area before Amber. But we press forward. Tried to dodge it. I knew that was coming. Thank you. guess I'm gonna. Whoa, Halo! Uh-oh, blood.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
I wonder if they use the same voice for like every one of these guys.
You
I
know
really paid
who
attention.
we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Can't believe you perverted our.
Say that again.
Our oath. And I did
I'll
not.
show you a true shield of Rosaria.
This time. I'll tell you what, right now, this motherfucker's gotta go. Oh, I thought I could combo my claws into it, but the combos send them, the claws send them flying. Alright, so I can't combo claws into Thunderbolt. That would be cool though.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Bait.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Are we about to fight like a giant fucking team of people? 'Cause that'd be cool as hell. Please tell me this is a potion. It is not. It is clamshells. Wait a second. I need to check my abilities. Yep, I never did check my abilities. Pile drives. Drive Rama's staff into the ground, electrifying all enemies within a radius of the strike. Call forth a powerful thunderstorm that rains multiple bolts. I don't like this power. I honestly don't like Rama's ability for the most part. Target can be locked multiple times. Lightning can be locked onto more than one target. Striking an enemy that is lightning affixed to it will cause lightning to... so it makes it so they get more damage. Increases the number of locks. Strike a single enemy. Strike multiple enemies. Ball. Trigger up blind. What is Judgment Bolt? Summon from the heavens a mighty Levin bolt that deals massive damage to a single target. Create a ball of lightning that, upon being struck, change lightning to other enemies nearby. That reminds me of a hunting horn ability. I think I might like that better than Thunderbolt. Thunderstorm, sorry. Increases the range of lightning when striking the ball. Lightning rod. Strike an enemy with a charge burst. Yeah. Let's unlock this. I guess I should level up these two abilities, no? Or level up all of these abilities. Because having base level... Or, I mean, I could make one ability like stronger, but... I really don't want to. I've already got Ignition leveled up, which is the one that I like. Yeah, the only other thing to do is make these mastery abilities, and honestly, I don't want to do that yet. Not for a while, so I might as well master these two, or these three abilities. Or not master them, but upgrade them. What does upgrading this do? Increases the hit and ability radius. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I should assign the ability as well. Thunderstorm for Lightning Rod. So I just put it there, and then I walk through it. Okay. So I could, like, when I stagger somebody, in theory, I could drop this and then swap to my other stuff. Combo it with like Ignition and my claw ability, and like synchronize the damage. So that's pretty cool. It's a hunting horn ability that I recognize, so I'll be pretty comfortable with that. And now that I know that pile drive is more like an AoE rather than a finisher, it makes it so that I could do that and then lunge and go from there. So I have a better idea what to do here. I still don't particularly like Blind Justice. Maybe I'll figure out how that fits into my repertoire later. Or Ignition, Lightning Rod, Gouge is good too. Yeah, that's kind of, I kind of figured that out. It's an ability that I'm comfortable with. Yeah, it's a hunting horn ability from World, where like you tether yourself to a point.
Find something, boy.
And like the more that point attracts damage, it does like sonic booms.
Death.
Sometimes, like the Rising Wings and Ignition, I just like pure, or I guess Rising Flames would be the only one. It's just pure damage to it. But I like you too. Oh my god, these people are... Why did they kill them so brutally?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Well, they didn't string everybody up. Just enough people to piss me off. I'm so excited to see how you play after you get Titan, because if you're like me, I spent so much time getting that counter. I did. In the demo is where I did a bunch of the counter. But to be fair, I did use that the accessory that slowed time down when you were about to be hit. And you kind of had to learn enemies' patterns to figure out whether the counter or the dodge was the right move. But it did make the counter very strong. Although now here in the main game, I'm going to play without that accessory. So we'll see how that goes. Can I make it to... Jeez, man. I want to explore, but this place is so morbid. Can I lower this bridge myself, or is it like a story bridge? It comes down eventually. Go check. Yeah, it's got to be some kind of bridge that comes down eventually. But counter really is the ability that I've been waiting for. That's where my default will be most of the time. Oh, wow. Brutal, man. These people had lives. You can tell there's signs of just people living, and it's just empty now. Filled with death. For no good reason. His mom is just prejudiced, and it's hard to say the word racist because she's, I mean, would xenophobic be the right word? But they're not I mean, that's not the right one. She's prejudiced towards the bearers, magic wielders. To like a terrible point. But if you read her entry, the whole reason she hated Clive was because she wanted to propagate her noble bloodline.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
He was really good at showing the tragedy and horrors of what is going on. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. I have a video share, but hold up until you counter first S ring. Okay, hopefully I'll get it tonight. We'll see. We'll see.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed. Be gone.
To sell my wares if they won't let them.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
God, she resents her people so much.
You'll find no succor to the South Travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
What do you say?
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Blackguards. Quiet Sands. I guess I could explore this little wee boat here. What? What was that ability? How do I launch somebody in the air? did I just miss? Maybe I thought I saw something I didn't. Let me check. Abilities. Charge magic, stomp, swift recovery. Wait, swift recovery is R1. Okay. Taunt. Burning blade. Down thrust. Lunge. Precision dodge. Jump dodge. Melee. Aerial. Magic. Magic burst. Okay, yeah, it must have been just my charge attack, but he did a different shout that I didn't recognize. Hey, double crab. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. What I wanted to do was launch with the lightning attack. And then do the lunge, but I was holding lunge hoping that it would come out, and instead it charged my blade because it prioritized attack. So I have to get the timing down. Yeah, I think I use a charge strike as well. Hello, crabs. I am the thunder. Discharge 50 blind justice lightning balls. I mean, it was cool that I got to fight crab. Oh, there it is. I was like, why is there not a chest or something out here? There is. More black blood. Yeah, I really like using lunge, holding square into a charge attack, then either warp strike or pull into another full combo. Yeah, that's sort of what I figured. Gotta practice more. Is that it? I feel like what I want to do, I think, is swap the order, like swap Garuda for Rama, but I think I'm just gonna learn to get used to it. I don't know. I mean, I haven't even gotten to the real depths of this combat, and there's already
Lazarus.
good choices to make.
What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Can I open this door?
We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us.
Doesn't seem like anything there. Look at all these crabs.
Very well.
3, 4, 5. I had the right idea. I just hesitated hitting R plus square. Okay, so I want to try to dash in with Phoenix Swift, do my 4-hit combo, Magic Burst, lunge, into pile drive, into lunge, into charge attack. So let's see if I can pull this off. I gotta wait for this cooldown to reset. Okay, so I missed the charge attack. almost had that combo first try. Although I think I was a little bit delayed on the first lunge.
Farewell. Fire it.
Fuck it up.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
I did not look at what he was looking at, so. Anything out here? What if I shot magic bolts into the water at the end of the dock, and then the monster from Resident Evil 4 came out and ate me?
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, there's enough room to
Fuck
sit.
off! Find the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
The Lazarus.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Probably not.
As long as it is abandoned.
Here we go. Bum, 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 bum.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Then.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Is there anything interesting? A chest. Very rarely do chests give me stuff that I'm excited about. When they do, it's Boner City. Boing. Through here? Nope.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Well.
Lycans win!
Damn it. Oh. Nope, you don't get to lay down. Excuse me.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Is that one idiot dude that saved Joshua?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Then they kiss?
We can speak inside.
I did just kill, like, 9 or 10 people. Oh, maybe they're not dead. Okay, I guess I didn't kill them. I said the same thing. Yeah. And then they kiss.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
Holy shit, we have a brother or sister?
Why? I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Wait, is her son the dude that holds Bahamut?
Wait, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for
Wait, what? No, nothing that I want to read. The Cullings. After being made vicereine of the newly annexed Rosarian territory, the Empress Annabella quietly established a host of loyal Imperial soldiers. The Black Shields, to maintain order, though branded as keepers of the peace, their true purpose is to carry out what has become known as Cullings, or brutal massacres of provincial bearers and those who show their sympathy. The killing is swift and indiscriminate, with the Shields dispatch serving as judge, jury, and executioner. So wait, is our half brother Bahamut? Or is that
Breach.
was that Sunborn
Then so do
before?
we. Make ready.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Me too.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Oh shit, are we gonna get re-equipped?
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
Believe me, I had no idea. I would have
We'll
killed
show
you.
them that the fire in our hearts is not so easy.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
In the flesh.
We'll show them as much mercy as they did our sisters and brothers in Old Hill.
Less if I have my way.
What is it you require?
Crimson tassels. Increases limit break generation by 3%. Ooh, a desert rose. Is this like, can I buy as many as I want? Despite its appearance, its rose-like appearance, its delicate sandstone formation found in the deserts of Dalmeki is no rose, but instead an inexplicable peculiarity of nature. A reminder that humankind will never fully comprehend the world in which we live. It is also said to bring good luck. I don't know. Let's buy 20 of these bitches. Why not?
As you wish, my lord.
And we'll buy a meteorite, just
Will
like we
that be
always do.
all?
We've got our potions, and let's I want to have some money in my pocket. So let's sell our stuff.
Our thanks, my lord. May it serve the cause well. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
May the blessing of the crystal do 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 do. Okay.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed.
Yeah.
While the Black Shields have an
Butt
advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Like 3
So
inches
wait.
max.
The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
This is how I jerk off dicks. Alright.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
Perhaps.
There is but one thing
Perhaps
which
not.
will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
To the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Alright, you guys ready? Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay. Wait, does Sir Wade get his own little 8-bit, dude? He sure does. Look at him go. Oh, you know what I can do? Wait, I can't. God damn it. I was like, I could drink my potions and then buy them, but the game won't let me drink my potions to get to full health.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
So dumb.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
You can drink them from the menu? Oh, well, too late now. Full health is for cowards. I know.
Sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky on you.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
I'm gonna run in and fuck these dudes up, is what I'm gonna do.
What is it now?
Wow, their mages are in
told
full
you.
armor.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
You don't have scabbards. Where do you put your sword?
For us area!
For us
Whatever. I'm thinking too much.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Damn it. Head down.
More dragons.
Gotcha. That's the end of you. Down.
It's
Too far. Cosplaying edgy My Chemical Romance fan hose.
A noble
Oh, yeah.
stand.
Oh shit, dragoons.
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
That we can both agree. Here we go. Oh, look at this damage!
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Oh, I bet you thought you were gonna hit me. Whoop. There we go. Is it there? It's here. Damn. Damn, I knew it. I knew it in my head. I was like, this is exactly the combo that I need. almost 23k damage. So stupid. What a stupid ability. God. Oh man. Oh. Man, Imperial Link, many have tendered explanations as to how Imperial Dragoons are able to leap to such absurd heights, from the power of prayer to a strict diet of hare, toad, and crickets, but none save the knights themselves know the truth. Whatever the secret, it is plain that heavy plate would only prove a hindrance, and so the Empire equips its Dragoons with armor forged from lighter than linen mithril. This link is part of the vest that would have been worn beneath the breastplate. And then Dragon Talon, right, yeah. There's a long cooldown on that ability, though.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I even have Limit Break as an ability.
Her people starve.
I really wanted Ignition though.
To preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Yeah, that's always been the plan.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
The main weakness of my playstyle of what I prefer doing is that I'm limited to massive burst damage, which I guess is sort of the point in Final Fantasy, but most of my attacks are utility, and they all sort of synergize to get me to where I want to be. So I'll explain it a bit after this cutscene, I guess.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
You accept the burnt blade from Wade. I also play having the burst windows, drink stagger, limit breaks, and pop a strength
Be sure
potion.
that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Oh, Sir Tyler
you, Sir
died. Yeah,
Wade.
Sir Tyler was like vaporized.
If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh, okay. 4 years old.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
I am
Not a
whoever
chance.
I say I am. If I wasn't.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Is a... Why is every man in this game a fucking daddy?
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Only gets the story relevant men are all zaddy.
Mock me as well?
You gotta show him the Phoenix Flame.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Clive's screen, yeah. It's working though. Oh, I guess he wanted to show him a much more emotional bond
Infectious
than
flax
just the
wench.
Phoenix Flame.
Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Oh, he's crying.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That It's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
Oh, cool.
I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
This is probably the most we've seen of Clive, like, not be burdened since the start of the game. Even then, he was, like, holding up a persona for his mom while he was, like, talking to everybody.
Being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
He revels in this.
Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
I think they're really hinting that Jill had something to do with Annabella's rise or something. So I'm curious to see how that'll resolve itself. Clive's like 35 at this point, which I'm pretty sure makes him one of the oldest MCs in FF. I love this man. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty cool.
Over there. Go on.
What's his name
He's
again?
a fine ship, isn't she?
I forgot his name already.
Once outfitted.
Did they give us the... Is he still here? No.
She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
I have to pause it and be right back because I think my cat either needs to go outside or use the restroom. So I'll be right back. Honestly, just call him Uncle every time I see him. Yeah, I didn't catch his... I mean, we caught his name, but I don't remember it at all. I'll be right back.
monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
It's the return. I'm back.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
Anything at all.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Come on, Torgal. Nobody's kissing in the moonlight tonight. They're all sad. God, they're really forcing me into this story. At least the loading is fast.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Alright. Okay, well, I guess my HP's full anyway, so it doesn't matter. Any music here? The map is both smaller and bigger than expected. Yeah, it's very Horizon Forbidden West. And then, like, I mean, I think the map in Horizon Forbidden West is obviously bigger, but, you know, you can walk from Las Vegas to San Francisco in less than 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Or, actually, no, the map is huge. It'd probably take you, like, 25 minutes. I don't want to read that. We'll talk to you.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Sure.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So,
Fantastic. Yeah.
dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Alright, we're on a quest to make stew. Final Fantasy 16!
That monster's taking quite a liking.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
Where is that green plus that I saw? Oh, there you are.
Typical nobles.
How did we never
There are
hear
new
about
billets
these
being
guardians of the
posted
flame?
every day.
Same way they never heard about us, I expect.
What do you have for me, August?
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time.
Have you
Something's
tried giving
getting
him a
down.
blowy?
And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
I knew it.
But if he doesn't want to talk,
I knew it.
we let him be.
Ah!
We'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, now we're gonna cheer up our friend. There is not a new hunt, is there? Kupo! Nope, no new hunts. Alright, Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
I want to touch your good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Lore! Ooh, look at the blight.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred. And they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds.
Until we bring it down.
From which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here.
Fuck, he makes you want to suck his dick,
Let's see
doesn't
if
he?
Jill's ready.
Alright, before we do that, let's go cheer up our friend.
I could have sworn we had a few.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
I want to dance. What?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
So you got ego check, dude.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Oh boy. Alright.
That monster's taken quite a like.
Karen.
Karen?
Do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already.
Damn it.
Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
Yeah, I'm sure it
You
was
don't know
fair.
where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide
Are
greaves.
we gonna fight a griffin?
Yeah.
Or
There's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Cairnorvin. That was it.
We have 2 hunts in Cairnorvin?
Thank you, Karen.
Damn.
We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Hopefully. Jiminy Cricket. Alright. And we should still be locked out of traveling. So we can at least enable this and then we'll take care of it when the time comes.
How did we never hear about these guardians of...
Ask about griffin sightings. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have the billet for you, Kupo? And especially a horrible one the locals call Dosmare. Neat. While passing along the trail from Lostwing to Cairnorvin, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dosmare, a beast much hated for his appetite, both for chocobos and for children. B rank. It might be a while until I get my first S rank hunt, because I'm not really able to make progress, and I'm being funneled in the story right now. It is what it is.
It will be over soon.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the sub. Damn, in this time we could have had a child while carrying the next. Damn, if only. You fucking gotta take care of your wound, man. So when I beat it up, we were able to get a baby.
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran. The leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things.
Hold on. Is that a Scientology? Is this all a Scientology reference? No. Like Imran L. Hubbard? No. Right? No.
I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it.
I don't know if I said it, but thank you for the sub. I
If you
appreciate
were
it.
there
18
beside me.
months. A year and a half.
Always.
Time flies.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
We'll make him proud. Oh, shit. Where is... That's Caer Norvent. Caer Norvent Rivergate. The Dragon's Eyrie. Lost Wing. Orbell Downs. And then the Three Reeds and Martha's Rest. Alright, let's go do some hunts. I'm hungry. Do I have an idea of where these hunts may be? I don't. I do want to check. I don't think I have that unlocked
Rivers
yet.
don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Like a thingy. 2 thingies. I have explored this area. Oh, how lucky. Don't smut it.
We'll have to wait.
Look sharp.
I tried to dodge that. Tried to dodge that as well. I'm like dodging way too early. Huh? There we go. What is that? That's a lot of problem for me. I thought I dodged in time. I did not. That's way too early.
Nice try.
Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh, I'm too late.
Too slow.
Just double dive, dude. Okay, I have to jump that.
That's better.
I learned a little bit there. be the end. No. There we go. Wow, you got a lot of experience. Holy crap. Scarletite, one of the hardest metals known to man. Scarletite is highly sought after by those with the means to pay its exorbitant asking price. Woo! A price determined not by its rarity, but rather due to the fact that a forge must employ no fewer than 5 healthy bearers to produce flames hot enough to melt the ore, at which time it takes upon the deep scarlet hue from which it takes its name. Alright, well, we got the griffin. Bark.
Something there, boy. Could that be our man?
Hello.
Are you all right?
Daijobu desu ka?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though.
Yeah, that's what I thought she meant by fair price.
She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
If you had
Blacksmiths are proud folk.
kink, you would love a leather.
It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
It's a pack of condoms.
Treated leather.
Go fuck
Same
himself.
stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Hopefully. Then we can finally start making some better shit. I've been using the same bust-ass equipment since 5 years ago. Hello. Goodbye. Now there was another hunting... Are they here in my... I can't read my hunting mark info here anywhere, right? Spitting facts. It's not. I guess no. Your drip is out fucking dated. Yeah, get it together. No cap. I desperately need to buy potions. So we're gonna fast travel to Lostland. And then we're gonna teleport somewhere else.
Good day to you. See.
The crystals we get from the
Hey, how's it going?
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
The Bastard Sword. The Wages of Warcraft. Increases ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. Holy shit, we might have to buy that. Because ability points? AP? In this economy?
I hope it's to your liking. I trust it's all here. Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good fight.
Buy the fucking songs. Come on, God, buy the fucking... I don't have money for the songs. I can't afford them.
What can I interest you in today?
They're always so expensive. 40,000. I don't have 40,000 gil. Even before I spent the money, I had 33,000 gil. I can't afford the songs.
Good day.
They don't give me enough money. I'm sorry. Stop yelling at me. Peasant. Poverty ass. Do I want to reduce my Rising Flames damage? I'm gonna remove my Rook's Gambit cooldown because 2 seconds is not enough to take up a whole spot. Reduce Flames of Rebirth cooldown by 12 seconds. Holy shit, when did I get that? Kmart ass looking bitch Clive. Damn, dude. Making me horny. Making me a little bit horny. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the extra damage and get the better cooldown. Oh wait, no, that's Flames of Rebirth cooldown. I don't even have that skill unlocked. Never mind. Fuck me. Yeah, I need Rising Flame stuff. Okay. Now, where the freak is this hunt? I guess I could go back and reread it and I get a better idea of where the hunt is. God, you really want me to buy the songs? Don't we all need Rising Flame per second?
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Yeah.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
I wonder what
How'd it go, Clive?
I'm gonna unlock from here.
Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Treated leather.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough.
This is Star Trek babble for crafters.
He's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
Oh, did he? Oh yeah, he did introduce himself.
There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
I'm hungry.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway.
Freeze frame.
No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to.
I've got duties
Thanks,
to
Clive.
attend to.
You've given me my mate back.
Quest complete. Hey, we leveled up. Fuck-a-da-dee-doo-da-dee-da-da. I didn't get any renown for. Okay, I got 10 renown. Drake Slayer's belt design draft. A diagramming detailing this. I'm so drunk. Drake Slayer's belt design. A diagram detailing the steps to craft the belt fit for a hero, necessary for crafting the Drake Slayer's belt. Thank you. Are we good now? You have obtained a design draft for Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn in the Hideaway for details on material requirements. Right.
Clive.
Clive.
What do you want?
I need Electrum. Where the fuck am I gonna get Electrum from? That's a huge boost in defense. And Drake Slayer bracelets. Gelatinous mass. I'm assuming these are materials from hunter marks. So I have to do more hunts. I would assume so. Don't talk back to me. Alright, I should refill my potions.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on then.
I don't have money to buy the orchestrion scrolls. Look, 40,000? It's not my fault that they're so damn expensive. I can't even afford these things. Why do I own 2 of these? I should sell one, right? Unless they stack. Oh wait, I did buy potions.
Finished,
I did buy
ya?
potions. I came here because I wanted to look at the marks. Now I remember.
We could have sworn we had a few more.
Yeah, I get it.
Typical nobles.
Hello. I will try my hardest to stay awake, but I might pass out. It's fine. I'm probably gonna end stream, because I'm hungry. A traitor by way of Kieran met a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering, though Cursebreakers saw nothing on their own journey. Location: Clairview, Sandbrick. The Broken Hilt, Rosaria. So Clairview, Sandbrick is where I need to go. Clairview, Sandbrick. North March to Dragon's Eyrie. Isn't that Sandbrick? Eastpool, The Dim, Martha's Rest. I just gotta see if I can figure this out. So I'd like to do it without using a guide, but oh yeah, it's right here. Clairview is this big open area.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Vulture. Can I call my chocobo? I sure can.
Let's go.
Yeah!
And they said it was on the road, right? On the road back from something or other?
Company.
Nope. So here? No, this is no longer a clear view. I like your chocobo, Jill. There's a deer.
Time to fight.
Antelope, I guess. Is that it? That might be it.
Yep, you deserve a rest.
This seems dangerous. Alright, we'll fight this thing and then we'll end stream. Aruna of Runa, Amuna, and Ajuna.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Ow. That was stupid. Down you go. Damn, Jill. Calm down. I swear to goodness I dodged that. There we go. Let's do our pattern from before. $28,000 damage. God damn it. I'm telling you, I'm doing it.
Too slow.
God damn it.
Let's try.
Here we go again. There we go. Nice. I have enough to afford half of an orchestrion scroll. I got the clouded eye.
I know I will.
Okay. Combat is fun as hell. I like this game a lot. I'm probably gonna keep playing it on my own. I do want to say something. I don't know if you are still awake or if anybody is ever gonna hear this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I saw TikTok where somebody came up or shared the idea and tradition they do, which is they season their hot dogs before they grill them, and I got that idea stuck in my head. And I wasn't gonna start up the grill in the middle of the night. So instead, like I air fry my dogs, my franks, my wieners, and so I grabbed a couple of franks, and I cut like little slits into them, just 3, and then I didn't have any like Lowry's or seasoning salt or anything like that, but I did have all the general like steak seasoning. And so yeah, she did it with the Italian seasoning, and I saw somebody do it with like Italian dressing and then season it. So I just sprayed it with a little. I cut little slits in them. I sprayed them with the Pam, and then I used some all-purpose steak seasoning. They got like really peppery and really garlicky, and then I air fried them until they like blistered a little bit. Obviously, they're not gonna be crispy like you would get on a grill, which I think would be the ideal way to do it. But I digress. Air fried them for about 5-6 minutes. Popped them out. Took a bite. Man, I had that flavor stuck in my mouth for like an hour. It was so good. If you get the chance or the opportunity, like, start seasoning your Franks, man. Like, it's solid. And I didn't even use the most ideal seasoning. Like, any kind of seasoning that you prefer would work. But I would assume that like some Louisiana seasoning would be better, or some seasoned salt would be better because the granules are a bit smaller. But yeah, steak seasoning works. Sea salt works. But yeah, surprisingly, garlic goes really well with hot dogs. So I might make another one of those. Who knows? Sky's the limit. But we're gonna call it here for now. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. We'll be back on Wednesday. In case you didn't know, we're doing another game club, our third game club in a month in a row. We're gonna be playing Sonic Frontiers. I'll be playing that off stream, and I think I might also play it on stream because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to force myself to play Sonic Frontiers like if I don't have an audience of some sort. So we'll see. I'm gonna be playing more of this. Who knows where I'll be when the next time I stream it, but I'll be back on Wednesday, and I think that'll be it. Sonic Frontiers is pretty fun. Yeah, I played it once on stream, so I got like 4 hours in, and I got to the desert world, but I didn't play any of the desert world, so I got through the first boss, and that was pretty fun. Anything else that I need to bring up? No. Okay, then tell me when you get your first S rank. Okay, I will. But yeah, we'll call that here for now. I'm really excited to see how the story goes. There's so much in this game that was not in trailers or art that was released or anything like that, so there's surprises all around. But yeah, that's it. We'll be back on Wednesday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.